relax and enjoy it all.
He uses acupuncture needles in the traditional points, but with a twist.
I'm gonna give all praises going on to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakodash.
Through them, he directs a form of electricity, as he calls it. But he doesn't draw the electricity from a wall socket. He claims to generate it within his own body. It was nothing like any acupuncture I'd ever had. I was getting really powerful electric shocks and couldn't control my movements at all. He says that what he does is no more supernatural than an electric eel, which also knows how to harness its yin and yang energies.
Yin yang, positive and negative, you know. And my positive from here and my negative from here. And we meet together, this can get like electricity.
And is this because you're special? You have a special sort of body?
Meditation every day.
It's meditation that does it?
Meditation every day. Like a yoga. But I study about 18 years.
18 years?
18 years from my child before.
Can you project this energy through your hands only or through other things as well? Only your hands.
Like you can touch me, like this. It's nothing, okay? It's my burn. Just like this.
Our sound recordist, Simi, was skeptical at first. Later, he told us that anybody could learn this. God had given us all the yin-yang polarity, but it takes discipline and meditation to awaken and control it. And you must be very aware of your emotions. This energy can be dangerous. It can kill as well as heal. Then he asked for our newspaper. Whatever he had done to our newspaper, it's how he'd healed my eyes that made me wonder. What do these people living in the shadows of the volcanoes still know that we of the West have forgotten?
Wow, right? Wowee. So if that's the case, why are we going through this?
When the sun warms your back after a cool summer swim at the lake you found, and the day...
Why people get upset?
At the end of the day, whether it looks funny or not, you were driving with a motor vehicle on a road.
Yeah.
Packed up.
Why is it that we have to deal with stuff like this from day to day? This is a black family, right? They must have some secret superpower too as well, huh? That cops are just running up behind them, just pulling them over for any reason, okay? They must have some type of superpower, even more, special than that monk there, huh? Nah, no superpowers. Just that melanin.
So therefore, I'm requiring you to provide proof of drivers.
You are kidding us right now. You can see why people get upset. You can see why you're off, can't you?
Then I can confirm that you are the driver of the vehicle and that you live here, and we're gone. That's
Well,
as simple
why?
as that.
I don't see that's not.
Vehicles are
No,
not
no, no.
registered here.
The worst thing is those
registered here.
vehicles aren't registered here. We're staying at my mum's house,
my
so
mother-in-law's.
you're not going to get anything from seeing who we
What
are.
you've done is just turn something that could have been.
No, you've turned it in.
You
No,
started an irate,
you've done
turned
that.
it into something it
No,
shouldn't be.
you've done that by stopping us.
You just jumped on
Yeah.
a bandwagon.
No,
and
you've
apparently
no, no, no.
it's not okay.
You've done that. You've jumped on a bandwagon.
I appreciate what you're saying, yeah?
Thank
And
you.
I appreciate what you're saying.
And it does, because there's no
But you are
reason.
throwing little comments.
It doesn't make
Mainly
any.
yourself.
This is unnecessary, and I'm going to admit that it's unnecessary. That man has seen us leave to go and get our car and come back. You've seen us reverse in
That's
in
not
10
what he's
within
told
10
us.
minutes.
That's not what he's told
Oh,
us.
oh, did he tell you we burgled a shop? What have we done? That's
Oh, they look
wrong.
suspicious.
We look
They said you paid
suspicious.
particular attention to them.
Oh, we look suspicious. Oh, so what is it then?
What I said.
Why are you stopping us then? Because we look suspicious.
No, nobody said that.
What's that
You
man's
said-
gone
you
into
said-
the
you
house?
said we
So
were
what's that got to
suspicious.
do
We
with
stopped
us?
you to make inquiries to
Why?
make sure that there is no connection.
Why would you think there's a connection to
Because
that?
they said-
Why not knock that
You're
house
not
there?
listening again. They
Not
have
listening.
said
You're not.
that you paid them attention.
Oh my!
Particularly-
So we
which
can't
is
look at you
suspicious.
driving past.
No,
We,
which is suspicious.
so looking at the
Whilst they're dealing
police.
with a job.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
you
that's
can argue and
suspicious.
you can say
No,
why,
no,
why,
no,
why,
no,
why,
no,
why
no,
the
no.
whole time.
What is
Okay,
it you
however-
want?
I think you know what I
This
think
is
it's best.
disgusting.
Let's just get
This
it.
is
Gotta get it
disgusting. You can see why people off. This is terrible.
It's profile. It's regardless of
It
what
is. It's profile. You can laugh and shake your head as much as you want.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
He's
agree with that.
seen me going up there with my wife in the
Yeah,
car
yeah.
to go and pick up that car. I drove that car, got in 10, 15 minutes ago to drive and pick up that car. We've looked, oh, there's a police car there. That's a strange colour. And there's a policeman standing there. I'm looking at the
We're allowed to
I
look.
can only
We're allowed to
I
look.
can only apologise.
No, it's love. You know deep down this. Everyone's now looking.
All right. So you got a monk with all types of power, burning up paper, burning the hands of these people. They feel power going through them and stuff like this, right? Why is it that why is it that they only concerned with killing and oppressing black people? You know, black people have a lot of trauma. You see, for stuff like that, there is trauma. When black people hold situations like that with the cops, that is trauma. Okay? And we deal with post-traumatic stress after those situations, right? And, you know, sometimes Jake kind of, you know, don't want to come outside. Don't want to deal with the cops. Don't want to talk to the cops. Don't want to call the cops when there's a situation where the cops should be called. You know, Jake is dealing with a lot of post-traumatic stress after situations like that, and trauma after seeing their fellow brethren go through stuff like that. Okay. So this is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual, let's go ahead and start up here at 3. It says, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Why? For stuff like that right there, man. For the wickedness that you have in your heart against your brother. Now you got the Chinese man, whatever that dude was, right? That Asian looking man, right? Harnessing this superpower even, right? And then you get this black family. If we ain't the Israelites, then you tell me who is. Just like the scripture say in Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth has been given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. It's obvious that we have some type of energy, to say the least. To all you atheists and you agnostic, whatever you want to call yourself, right? When you look at the people, the nations on the earth, then you have to come to the conclusion that black people have some type of energy, to say the least, that is far superior than any energy that is harnessed by any nation of people, right? Because y'all believe in that stuff, energies and all this, that, and the other, huh? You got Jake over here that's not impressive at all to the eye, not impressive at all, but yet y'all worried about us. Yet y'all trying to. It's like y'all, like the scriptures say, y'all have a short word. Y'all got a mission, man. Every situation that we in, y'all is some type of mission behind it. Okay? Locking us up. So-called policing us. When y'all just, it ain't really called policing. It's just killing and oppressing us. Okay? Killing and oppressing black people. And Hispanics and Native Americans. That's what y'all do. Okay? Murder us with impunity. Okay? This is the things that y'all do. For what cause? Because we have superpowers like that monk did? No. So people talking about they scared of y'all. They're not scared of us. They're not scared of us, man. If they were scared of us, okay, then why are they not scared of them monks? Why they ain't scared of them? Why they didn't kill them? Because they not the special people that the scripture speaks about. We are the special people. Now we ain't burning up paper with our hands, but we waiting on the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. We waiting on the power of the Most High God. So it says, and say unto it, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate, right? I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred against, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou have not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make thee most desolate, Mount Seir. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. It says, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men in thy hills and thy valleys, and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Come on. And this is what's going to happen. Because this is truly the reason why they come after us. Because of the Most High God's word. It's prophecy that these people should deal with us this way. It's prophecy because the Lord has a hatred for these people. And he's going to destroy them for these very reasons. Okay? So that shows you that their mission is not the same with everybody else. But it's only this way with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They come and try to kill us and oppress us and destroy us when we're not doing a damn thing. You got a monk sitting up here with all this crazy harness power, okay, and saying it could be dangerous. Go back and look at the video. He said, "Oh, this could be dangerous too." And I know a lot of Jake is like, man, it's fake though. It's like, okay, you can say that, but at the same time, nevertheless, you know what I mean? It's like these people are doing this, man. They showing themselves to be more, like you said, this is something, these people in the mountains, they remember something that the West has forgotten. You know what I mean? It's like, why aren't you trying to compete? You know how America moves. But they ain't trying to compete with nobody but blacks, man. You know? They ain't trying to compete with nobody but the Israelites, man. Because of the hatred that they have in their heart. Okay? So we got to have understanding in these last days that we are a special people. There's nobody in this earth above the Israelites, man. Nobody. Okay? So it says, unto the men of the east. This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 10. Slacky. No, let's not start right there. Let's go ahead and start at 14. It says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord. See there? It says, thus said the Lord Yahweh, because the Philistines have dealt by revenge and taken vengeance with a despiteful heart to destroy it to the old hatred. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will stretch out my hand upon the Philistines, and I will cut off the cherethims and destroy the remnant of the sea coast. The Lord's going to bring vengeance upon all of our enemies, man. And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon them. That's right. You know? And let's go back up kind of. Let's go to verse 12. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom have dealt against the house. This is what I really wanted. That because that Edom has dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and hath greatly offended. That's an offense, man. You sitting up here trying to make a cause against us. Oh, you have weed. Okay, who am I killing with having weed? Not me. I don't smoke weed. You know, that's what Jake needs to stay away from, that type of stuff. You can't do everything that the so-called white man can do. And that stuff's not good for you no way, man. You're destroying your temple. That ain't stuff that you're supposed to be partaking in. Nevertheless, Jake gets stopped for having weed, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're dangerous. You're." And they put you in jail behind that. It ain't because of the weed. What is it? Was those people smoking weed? No. Okay. The wicked walks around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour, man. That's what's going on with that. That's what the so-called white man is doing. Walking around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Okay? That's what the cops are. Okay? So, you know, it ain't about some, you know, oh, they just scared of you. No, stop trying to sympathize with the so-called white man. You know, fear means sympathy. Okay, when you see somebody say they fear, they were scared. Somebody says that they were scared, people sympathize. The hearers who hear that BS sympathize with that person. Stop sympathizing with the so-called white man. That thing that monk was doing, that's some scary shit. That's some scary stuff right there. Okay. This stuff that we do, what was that family doing? Tell me how scared, what were they doing that was so scary? What was that couple doing that was so scary? So it says, and hath greatly offended. It says, and what it say? It says, Edom have dealt against the house of Judah, which are believed to be the blacks. Okay. Okay. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Okay. These are the ones that's considered to be the black nations of Israel, right? Southern kingdom. And it says, have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended us too, and revenged himself upon us. They had blackface back in the day. They sit up here and cause petty annoyance. You framing mischief by a law. You see there? Go look up the word mischief. It means petty annoyance. Okay? One of the definitions means petty annoyance. So they frame mischief by a law because they scared of you. Now, that shit that monk was doing was scary. Well, that was probably fake. Well, shit, the fear that they feel for you is fake. They just hate you. The Bible already told you that. They just hate you. They want to take revenge on you. They the accuser of the brethren. Why are they accusing us for everything? Why they don't bother that monk? They got all them superpowers. Go find somebody else to bother if this word ain't real. But that's the thing. This word is real. And y'all some liars. Y'all lying against the Lord. Lying against your own power. You blacks. Let's try to sit up here and say we not the Israelites. So it says what? So-called blacks. You so-called blacks trying to say that we not the Israelites. You want to save everybody. You ain't going to save nobody. When the righteous are in power, then shall the people rejoice. Now that we got to build y'all up to that. We got to, that's right. We got to build y'all up to that because our people are going to be the powers in the earth then under Yahweh Shah. Okay. So it says, therefore, thus said the Lord, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom. I will cut off man and beast from it. Man, he ain't gonna go cut off. He gonna cut y'all off, man. It says, and I will make it desolate from Timon, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh. So that's all right. We're going to have the Lord going to give us the power, however that power may look. In the form of superpowers, we don't know. Scripture says that it hasn't entered into the hearts, into the minds of the men of what the Lord has for those who love him. Okay. So the Lord going to bring revenge for all those things. Y'all destroy look, let's go ahead and get it real quick. It says, let's see. It says right here, let us oppress, this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 10. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. So this ain't talking about everybody else. This is talking about the people of Israel. This is talking about the people who are no people. These are talking about the people who are oppressed by the so-called white man day in and day out. That kind of that reveals exactly who the devil is in the earth right now. That you can go and you can use your wickedness, okay, and your wicked spirit, your wicked powers in this earth to destroy, okay, the so-called black man and black woman. Okay. Look at what you so-called black man and black woman, but they really Israelites, whether they know it or not. But they're gonna keep catching hell, I'll tell you that much. And what nation of people was always prophesied to catch hell? What nation of people was always prophesied not to have a portion in this life? What do I mean by portion? We don't have any economy. We don't have any strength of our own as a people, as a nation. We all divided. We think we white black people. We think that we are white black people. That's what we think we are, and we fine with thinking that. Look at the evidence around you, man. You ain't gotta be. You can actually look at this from an atheist perspective and ask yourself, and you can see the social disparities. Like, why is it that we being dealt with like this in society? Nobody want us around. The scripture tell us, gather yourself together, O nation not desired. So this ain't about no atheism and this, that, and the other. You have to look at it and understand truth. You don't see truth, then you wicked as hell. And who gives a damn about you? But you, Jake, who are wicked and refuse this word, man, you're going to get, man, die a second death, man. So it says, this is verse 11. Let our strength be the law of justice. What nation of people is doing this, man? Even the people are calling cops on us. Back in the days, they call the cops on you, man. Cops come there and just kill you right there. Slowly. Beating you to death, you know. You got Jake getting hung up on trees to this day. Choking you out. cops being let off, new situations kicking up, and now nobody worried about the cases of men who have been slain, and the cops actually getting off. Y'all going to the next situation, the next World Star Hip Hop video, and the next stimulus check that's coming out. You going to you forgetting about the people who have died. Y'all not good stewards of this justice that you harness up. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. So it says, let our strength be the law of justice, that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. You see there? Who is the most feeble people in the earth? Us. Who is the most weakened and beat down and oppressed? We have fell among thieves, man. They have stole everything from us, man. Everything. Where is our portion in this life? Where is our portion in this life? We don't have it. It says, therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings, and upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objecteth to our infamy that transgresses the transgressions of our education. That's right. And any Jake and Eve or whatever kind of points this out, even not even knowing this truth, man. They lie in wait for you, no matter if you righteous or not. You are of the righteous seed, man. You have that so-called energy. Okay, what benefit is of the Jew? Much every way. What benefit has the Jew? Much every way. Okay? So, not even truly knowing this truth, you still gonna catch hell. You know, because we have that energy. Lord gave you the power in the form of the heart to acknowledge your sin and turn from it because of the oppression that you catch. Because of the oppression, here in the land of your captivity, the Lord has given you the heart to understand what it is that's ailing you and understand how to be connected back with your power. Right? So it said, lie in wait for the righteous. Yeah, the righteous seed is going to be delivered. It says, because and that's why I say the righteous seed, that same seed has these curses upon him. These same seeds has the signs of the curses upon him. As it reads in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45, okay, to 46. This sign is upon the seed forever. And he said he's gonna give you a heart. Let's go ahead and get it real quick. See, the Most High, he gave you the power, okay? He gave us a greater power, okay? And it's going to be released in these last days unto us once Yahushua returns and we be changed. It says in Baruch chapter 2, verse 29, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. That's the diaspora. Okay. That's our history. Okay. That's our strength right there. Okay. That's a part of our strength is our testimony, right? It says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. We are definitely stiff-necked. And what is the pleading that the Lord is doing was by letting our enemies destroy us, okay? Letting our enemies take every generation. They take everything that we have had up until this day. They take from us so that we will have no option, okay, but to deny our power, okay, and receive the mark, give up our birthright. That's what they want us to do, okay, because they know who we are. It says, for I knew they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves and shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. That's our power right there. Lord, we're going to give us a heart. And what's that heart? That heart is a heart of mourning. That's our power, our strength right there. Because we have a situation, controversy, that is far greater than any other people in this earth. We have an energy. We have an energy that is far superior than any other people on this earth. Okay? We have been given gall to drink because of our sins, because we were the greatest people on the earth. That's right. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, who are Israelites, they're so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Your oppressors gave you these bywords, okay? And proverbs, which is stereotypes, right? But the Most High and his truth that he has shown us in these last days, you know, these are the true stereotypes that are upon us, like being stiff-necked for one, but more so us being the best people on the earth. And we are the accursed people who are to be saved, who are to be defended. Okay? And we, most of all, are not black, Hispanic, Native American, but we are Israelites. Okay? And with us believing and hearkening to the Most High God by the heart that he gave us and the ears to hear that he has given us. Okay? What is it that you're supposed to hear? Hear the oppression that you receive every day. Understand it. Okay? Everything you do, you are in mourning. You have to run out here faking and being everything. You're trying to be a chameleon out here, trying to be everything to make everybody else comfortable. You got monks out here not even hiding their little powers, right? And you could just look up powers that these monks have shown that they have. Look at the stuff they do with their body. Seeing one of them have a sharp nail, and he kind of knocks it through like a plank of wood, man, like oak wood, man. Can Jake do that? No. Jake is actually weak in a lot of areas unless it has something to do with money. Unless Jake trying to make some money and we can be the strongest people on earth. That's another thing. We stronger than a lot of people in this earth. Where we don't have strength, we have intellect. Where we don't have intellect, we have a vibe about us that make people want to be around us. You know what I mean? Where we don't have a vibe, you know, we have the ability to you know, sing and so talented, our people. So everybody tries to be like us, but you know, at the end of the day, man, this stuff got to get older. You got to realize that this is not our rest, man. This is not our rest. And we got to call upon the name of the Most High God in mourning and weeping. We were made to serve in this system of oppression. So the Lord, he's given us that heart, okay? He gave us the heart to call up on him, the men of understanding, okay? And what is it? That it says in verse 12, let's continue on Wisdom Solomon chapter 2, verse 12. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. That's right. And the seed of the righteous is not just being the seed of the righteous. We have a benefit in every way possible, right? Because we are the seed of the righteous. But the thing you're supposed to do is understand that we are the children of the Most High God, and we got to hearken into his word, and we got to be converted, right? By the law. Okay. So it says, he is not for our turn. The black man, that's why he's out there stressing out, trying to find his, finding sorrow in the bottle. You know what I mean? Based off his post traumatic stress, he get himself shot, put in jail, right? This is not the right way to go. This is the way of vanity because you don't have the truth. You don't have the understanding of the scriptures, man. You got to get the understanding of the scripture because this is your true heritage, man. They hid it from you and they deceived you concerning it. Turn back to it. So it says, he is not for our turn. Black man ain't for the so-called white man's turn. Even if he don't notice the true oppression that he's catching out here, right? He doesn't even understand the true oppression that he's catching out here, but he can tell that he don't like this place. Scriptures say in Revelation, we're gonna go back to Wisdom of Solomon, Revelation chapter 3. No, in Revelation chapter 11, verse 18, I believe, it says, nope, that's not it. Let me see. Okay. It says in Revelation chapter 3, verse 17, because thou sayest, I am rich. This is what our people say. This is what the Israelites say. Okay. When they come up to the Israelites, when they come up to the brothers that's out here speaking the truth, they say these types of things. I'm good. They give the words as if they're good, as if everything is equal and the white man can be saved. They say all this different stuff, but they don't acknowledge this right here. It says, because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. See what? That you are an Israelite. That you are an Israelite. Though you think that you have money and you increase with goods and you have need of nothing. Okay, that's what Jake do. The average Jake that walk past his brother, don't want to speak, got an evil eye towards his brother. And the woman, likewise, the black woman, black, Hispanic, Native American woman, likewise. You don't realize that you oppressed out here, that you have a power and energy upon you that far surpasses the power and energy that anybody in this earth has, right? Because the manifestation of that power and energy, a cop out of nowhere can feel you. It seems like he can just feel you. He's gravitated to you to destroy you. The people in the system, they can feel you, and they automatically can't control the lies. They can't control themselves to lie against you and to want to supplant you and destroy you, okay, and put you in a snare and hunt you. So even though you don't notice that, okay, where it says that you are wretched, poor, blind, naked, you out here can be affected in every way. If you naked, the cold can make you sick. If you naked, people can look up on your shame. If you're naked, you're gonna be in a place of shame, man. You're gonna be ashamed. Okay, you're gonna be trying to find everything to cover yourself in. Okay. Every understanding, every doctrine. Mexicans run around here talking about they Buddhists. Mexicans run around here talking about they, about to go, go to the temple of, Shiva or something, right? Them ain't your gods, man. That's not your God. Your powers are Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah. So you won't come to the conclusion that you poor, blind, miserable, naked, wretched. Then the Lord calls you lukewarm, or Slakia. The Lord calls you a fool, because you say that there is no God. You say that there is no Yahweh, no Yahweh Shah, right? You are a fool. Based off these curses and this oppression, and the scripture, it shows you that you are an Israelite, based off of everything that you're going through and experiencing day to day. So you got to get this understanding. You got to get the eye salve. The Lord said he wants to give you that eye salve, eyes to see, a heart to understand who you are in the land of your captivity. He's smiting you, but you won't grieve. So what these devils say? It says, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. Yeah, we don't have no portion here, so we can't do none of the same things that the so-called white man does here, right? They keep stealing every option from you, and now you come to the conclusion that these people just hate you, you know? Because when you do the right thing, they trying to take you out. When you do the wrong thing, they gonna take you out. It don't matter what you do. Everything you said, like it says, there's a curse for us. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 20. Everything you set your hands to do, you shall be rebuked, okay? Oppressed, right? That's supposed to give you your heart of understanding. There is no way out for you, Jake. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 20, the Lord shall send upon thee cursing and vexation and rebuke, and all that thou settest thy hands unto to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly. That's right. That's how your portion is taken from you. That's how your portion is taken from you every generation. It says, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. That's the wickedness of your doing, because your forefathers has forsaken the Most High God, and the Lord gave you the heart, okay, of affliction. No other nation is troubled like us, but we are troubled. In everything that we do, we are troubled. People tell us, what you gonna do? You can't do nothing about it. Everything that they do to us, that's in their heart. They show you that you can't do nothing about it. What you gonna do? That is our power right there. That's our strength right there, that we cannot do anything about it, because who's gonna do it? Yahweh. So believe on his word. That's your energy. The fact that these people have a short time, even those blacks who are profane like Esau, are those chocolate covered Edomites. Okay. They profane like Esau for one morsel of meat, selling their birthright. So does it matter if you're an Israelite, if you acting like a fool? Yeah, it matters. Until the Lord destroys you for the second time. Till you die the second death, as it said in Jude. Okay? So those who are profane like Esau, yeah, you got to even worry about them. That's your strength, man. That is your strength, to be able to see those things and keepeth yourself from temptation. Keepeth yourself from falling. That's your power. That's your strength. You just saw a Buddha, a Buddhist monk. I don't know what this dude was, some type of monk, or I don't know what the hell he was, right? But I know one thing. This man had power in his hand to burn up paper, right? And all the other nations, they have power of economy. They have power of their militaries and all this, that, and the other. They have all these economic powers and all this, that, and the other. They have their own land, right? They have their own portion in this earth, right? They can influence. Look, the Chinese and Japanese, man, they got the anime, they got all their little movies and stuff. They have everything to be proud of their people. We have nothing here in this earth. That is our power, because the Most High is going to destroy this place. The earth has been given to the hand of the wicked. Look at what they're doing to the earth. We don't want a portion in this place. Believe me. Lord said he's going to tear down this place. And this is the white man's world. This is a white man's world. This is so-called white man's world, because he's Edom. Most High is going to destroy this place based off of his scriptures. You know? They created a bunch of, the scriptures say that the rich men are full of violence, man. How? Because they're going to sit up here and they're going to take away our ability to even provide for our families, because of us bringing out this truth, man. This is truth. This ain't some racially motivated. Well, actually it is, you know, because our race is the ones that's being destroyed. So we have to give our people hope. Y'all's hope come in the form of businesses. Y'all's hope come in the form of military. Y'all's hope come in the form of social credit. Y'all's portion come in the form of the entertainment world, right? Being able to build yourself up. Y'all's religions, right? That's y'all's hope. Our hope is only this truth. Our hope is only this truth. Right? So Jake, you gotta stop thinking what you want to think and doing what you want to do. Okay? It says, he is clean contrary to our doings. We don't have the ability to go out here and spread a bunch of wickedness, okay? Okay, and not be affected by it. We being destroyed when we do stuff like that. Y'all do wickedness and y'all grow all the more. People love y'all. The nations love y'all all the more. Y'all run around here being fugitives in the wickedness that y'all do. Fugitives that nobody cared to bring justice, bring you to justice. Nobody cares to bring you to justice because of these things. No other nation that has strength and power. The Most High is going to destroy you. It says, he upbraideth us with our offending the law. Both laws too. Your own law that y'all make, and the law of the Most High God. Y'all killing, lying, deceiving. Y'all some snakes, man. It says, and objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. So every Jake sees these things that y'all are doing. Because we are the seed of the righteous. Even though everybody ain't going to be saved, we are the seed of the righteous. So it says, he professed, verse 13, he professes to have knowledge of Yahweh. Now this is the righteous man. And he calleth himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. And that's Yahushua. And we going to be likened unto Yahushua. Yahushua, by the Spirit, has revealed all this wisdom to us. And now we do the same. Scriptures say that we did it, that the wicked did it to him. And they're going to do the same thing to us. And we see that even those who didn't have the understanding of this truth have been dealt with very treacherously, as we read in Ezekiel chapter 25. We have been, even those who don't even know this truth have been dealt with very treacherously. Shot up in their car, the car burned up, you know. Black people get dealt with like this every day. Hispanics and Native Americans have been burned off the land, killed off the land. Stole, you know, put us in slavery. Y'all run around here saying sorry ain't enough. Ain't nearly enough. You ain't never gonna be able to be sorry enough, because you ain't sorry. You're not sorry because you're still proud as hell. So it says he professed to have knowledge of Yahweh, and he of knowledge of God, and he had, because y'all don't call him Yahweh. And it says, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. And that goes both ways. Y'all hate looking at us when we come into y'all business, come around y'all. They hate looking up on the so-called black man. You know what? Y'all are grievous to us, the ones who have understanding. Y'all are grievous. We hate seeing y'all. Y'all are like Joshua, like I said in the book of Joshua. Y'all are a thorn in our eyes. Y'all are a goddamn thorn in our eyes, man. It says, for his life is not like other men's. That's right. We being oppressed. We the ones being destroyed. We have sorrow upon us that far surpasses the sorrow that any nation has ever experienced. That's our strength and our power right there. That's how y'all know that we the Israelites. Our history is how y'all know that we are the Israelites. It says, his ways are of another fashion. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth. Yeah, that's right. You are a counterfeit. You're not no damn white man. You're red. So you're a counterfeit. in that respect. Anything that you call yourself, you are a counterfeit. You try to say you South African. No, you are a counterfeit. You are Edom. Try to say that you are a Jew. No, you're not a Jew. You are a counterfeit, man. We are the real Jews. It says, he abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. That's right. Y'all lay with animals, run around here having orgies, homosexuality. A lot of even Jake that don't even understand this truth, that's why y'all try to get black people to buy into these homosexual ways. Y'all try to act like black people are the face of homosexuality. Nah, there's individuals in the black community that abstain from wicked stuff like that, man. That stuff is just plainly wicked, man. We don't believe in that, right? So it says, he abstained from our ways as from filthiness. That's right. A lot of black people, they like, man, I ain't eating that red meat or with blood in it, He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness, man. The way y'all like to murder and kill, the nasty, disgusting things that y'all do, that's white people stuff is what they say, right? Is what Jake has not been known to say. Black people have been known to say. That's white people stuff, right? And then you got the Israelites who abstain from so much of what y'all do. So much of it. Okay? It says, he pronounces the end of the just to be blessed, and he maketh his boast that Yahweh is his father. That's right. And that's the righteous man right there. That's just the righteous man right there. Because we are the ones who know that this is not our rest, and we hate our lives unto death, right? We hate our lives. We don't like this place. We have yet to know if it's unto death, but we hate our lives. I can tell you that much. So it says, he pronounces the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that Yahweh is his father. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. You see, they concerned with everything that we doing. They always watching the poor righteous man, the seed of the righteous. Okay. They always concerned with us. Right? So it said, verse 18, for if the just man be the son of God, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. They talk about that themselves. You see, they want to see if our power is true. Well, it's already proven that our power is true. It's just that you a deceiver and you wicked, and you will never understand. Like it says in Daniel chapter 12, verse 10, our power is already manifest because you can't stop in your tracks from doing what it is that you're doing. You're afflicting us. You're so-called, you thinking that you the main one afflicting us is where you are deceiving yourself. You're deceiving yourself. You can't even stop doing what you're doing. Everything that you do proves that we are the Israelites, and you can't stop and just do right. You can't just bethink yourself and just, okay, these people say they're the Israelites, and what's making them Israelites? The curses. Well, let's just leave them alone. Why you can't do that? Because you're not controlling that. That's our strength. It's for us to see that you, who are a base man, are very, very wicked, right? It's for us to see that you who is a base man is very wicked, and the Lord is using us in terms that we can turn from our wickedness so that we can rule this earth and have dominion and not turn back to try to be like y'all, be like the other nations, or try to lift y'all up. The Bible gave us, once we get our kingdom, the Lord is going to give us strict laws concerning how we're supposed to deal with y'all. And we ain't supposed to let y'all build other cities. Okay, we ain't supposed to do none of that according to scripture. So we gotta come under order. And the Lord gotta see who are his chosen. He's trying us right now. And it's gonna be another phase of that in the wilderness. But a lot of Jake gonna die. A lot of so-called black men and women are gonna die. because the Lord got to bring out the perfect Israelites, and the Lord's going to continue to refine us and take out the dross when we are in the wilderness. So the Lord got to get us to our to the point where we won't try to be like y'all. We won't try to do like y'all do. Lord got to get us to that point. Okay, we won't try to lift y'all up, or we won't have the heart or the covering to feel sorry for y'all. We're gonna know plainly everything that y'all about, and we will never try to be like unto y'all again, because y'all are abased. So y'all can't even stop in y'all tracks and say, you know what? Let's just stop. Look at what y'all mission is right here. To continue, because the Lord has put that has made you to be like that. Okay, and the Lord has made us to go off so that He can get us to our perfection. Okay, not made us necessarily to just, that's our end goal is to go off. No, He put us in a situation where He's going to, basically separate the strong and the weak. The strong are the ones who endure to the end and keep His word, His law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, and the ones who He chooses. Okay, the ones who He chose. And whose names are written in the book of life. The brother that died on the cross, he was supposed to be on the cross next to Yahushua, but yet he said he wanted to die with Yahushua. So at the end of it, what happened? Yahushua, he freed him from sin and bondage. Okay, because he had the mindset. Okay. He had the right mindset. He had the eye salve at the last. Same thing that's gonna happen with concerning Dan. Dan gonna get the last laugh out here. Y'all dealt treacherously with Dan. Dan gonna get the last laugh, right? So the Most High God, who the Lord chooses, they are gonna receive. They're written in the book of life, and He's given us the heart, and He's put us into the situation where He's going to find out who are His chosen, where the world's going to be revealed. It's going to be revealed who are the Lord's chosen, right? So it says, let us examine him with this, Salaki. Let's go back to 18. It says, for if the just man be the son of God, the reason I'm not saying Yahweh is because these people, they don't know the Lord's name. It says, He will help him and will deliver him from the hand of his enemies. You see, you don't realize that's the way that the Lord, finds out who His true people are. That's the way the Lord finds out who is his chosen. Is by letting us go through these situations and enduring to the end, fool. So the white man is a dummy, dog. So it says, let us examine him with despitefulness. You see how they do? And torture. You see? And prophets have been tortured, skin flayed off their bodies slowly. Now today they torture us with social credit has been totally slid through the mud. Everybody hate us. Everybody wanna kill us. Everybody watching us. You see? Then you got how else they destroy us with despitefulness and torture. With our day-to-day life, they play with our life, our money, our provisions, right? They oppress the hireling in their wages, right? They pay off our own people to do wrong to our people. Rap and all this like the stuff with Jada Pinkett, and these are the things that they, get our people to eat of, man. And it kind of leads our people in a way that's not, it leads our people in a way that's not right. They give the platform to these wicked entertainers, okay? So that our children can strive to be like them. Okay? They're the ones who do that. That's the type of despitefulness and the torture is putting us in jail, shooting us in the streets, right? Choking us out. Only being concerned with us, throwing the law book at us. What the scripture say? What does it say right here in verse 11, it says, let our strength be the law of justice. You see? That's the torture that they put us through, right? This is what's in their mind. This is why y'all gonna be destroyed. Because y'all have the heart to do these things, man. Lord already knew that what he put in y'all. And then he took his power off of us. So that's the only thing that was gonna happen is y'all gonna come and destroy us. Like y'all destroy the whole earth. Like y'all destroy everybody, and y'all are terrible people, man. Destroying the earth, man. So it says that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. You see? That's why it's a project. Everything you do, it's like, it's a project. Let's see what happens. You know? Just that's why we live in the projects, man. Everything that every oppression that y'all put on us, it is a mission behind it, man. Every movie that you show us, it's a mission of deception. Okay? Y'all are wicked, man. It said, and I'm talking about the so-called white man and the men of his confederacy. It says, let us condemn, verse 20, let us condemn him with shameful death. For by his own saying, he shall be respected. See? Hung us up on trees, pulled down our pants, cut off our penises. See what I mean? Hung our women so their bowels came out of their, spilled out of them. When they bloated up, cut our women's babies out their stomach, smashed their babies to the rocks. This is what y'all did to us. Says, such things they did imagine. This is what y'all imagine, right? And were deceived. See, you deceiving yourself. The Most High God has allowed you this time so that he can see who are his chosen. So all you Jake out there screaming Black Lives Matter and this, that, and the other, you being deceived by the wicked. You better turn from your wickedness and stop being homosexuals. Stop running around here being drunkards, smoking weed, women wearing pants and all other type of revealing clothes, right? And turn back to your power. It says, such things they did imagine and were deceived. Yeah, these people being deceived, thinking that we doing all this. And ain't nothing gonna happen. They look into the future. That's why they make movies with them with the super futuristic technologies and whatnot. They think that they gonna be in the future. You know, they made the movie with Thanos, like they gonna beat that unbeatable power, which is Yahweh Shai. You're not gonna win against Yahweh Shai, man. They make movies like they're gonna win. They make movies like, they're gonna figure it all out and everybody gonna be okay. Does it look like that in reality? Stop letting the white man deceive you with this sorcery in these movies. This stuff not gonna happen, man. Stop getting built up as if getting strength from these movies to continue in your wickedness, Jake. Thinking that goddamn Avengers gonna come and gonna beat every power that comes against America. So-called white man is going to be destroyed. It says, let us condemn, Salakia, verse 21. It says, such things they did imagine and were deceived. And Jake being deceived too, it says, for their own wickedness hath blinded them. Yo, you don't realize the wickedness that you doing, the Most High, he sees it. The wickedness that you're doing, the Most High sees it. And guess what? He's going to destroy you for it. Anybody that's profane like Esau, think that they have got strength from Esau, okay, you're going to be destroyed. Simple as that. Then it says, for their own wickedness have blinded them. As for the mysteries of Yahweh, they knew them not. You see? You think that you could carry on and do what you want to do, and we're gonna torture the poor righteous man. We're gonna torture him and use him with despitefulness that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. That's what they do. You can't do that. You ain't gonna. Hey, guess what? That's our strength. That's our power. The Lord gave us a heart to understand that because of all these things that are happening to you, you are my chosen. Understand that. You are my chosen. You're my people. Now, the only thing is when you don't hearken unto that and have understanding and continue in the path of righteousness, that's when you are being deceived right along with the so-called white man. White man think he have power and strength. Lord gonna show him that he ain't nothing but a man. How you gonna, what gold, what stimulus check, huh? To the white man, what gold? To the black woman and black man, what stimulus check is gonna save you from what the Lord's gonna bring, this missile that's gonna come up on your head? What's gonna save you from that? What's gonna save you from your job? I mean, what's gonna save you? What job gonna save you from that? What occupation gonna save you from that? So you've been deceived. You've been deceived. Like the scriptures say, it says, as for the mysteries of Yahweh, they know them not. You see, they don't know the mysteries of Yahweh. The mysteries of Yahweh far surpass any strength that any man on this earth has ever had. Any energy, whatever you want to say. Words of wickedness that have that don't lead to nothing, that only leads to death. Those words are going to be shut down in the end. Mire in the streets is what our people are going to be smashed down as mire in the streets that don't get this truth. What Yahweh Shah going to say? Why you don't have the covering, man? Why you don't have the clothing, the apparel to be in this wedding? Bind them hand and foot and take them into outer darkness. You ain't going to be nothing to save you. Well, I'm going to go over here to the white man's court. White man going to be destroyed. Well, what? You ain't going to have no other options. So it says, neither hope they for the wages of the righteous. Yeah. They don't even look in the scriptures to say, man, do I have a chance? Can I just do what's right? No, they just lie. He stole my birthright. He stole my birthright. That's all they want to do. You despise your birthright. Just like our people. You hate the word of the Most High God, and you trying to still sit up here and say the ones who's speaking about the word are the wicked. No, you wicked. You hate the word. You hate the scriptures. You refuse. You refuse the scriptures. But no, you want to lie like Esau. Oh, he stole my birthright. No, you hate your birthright. The Lord hears you. He's not going to acquit you of your words. You're a blasphemer. He ain't going to acquit you of your words. But you want to lie against everybody else when you ain't doing nothing the scriptures say. So the scriptures say what? Neither hope they for the wages of righteousness, nor discern a reward for blameless souls. That's right. They don't want to be blameless. They want to sit up here and continue in wickedness and think they got understanding. Act as if they got understanding. Our strength is this right here, is to be afflicted and mourn and what is affliction and mourning? What is that? Being done wrong, being destroyed, being killed in the streets, being hated by all. Nobody want to be around you. These are all things. These are all afflictions that come upon those. The scriptures say, he that departed from sin maketh himself a prey. Everybody got words against the so-called black man. Everybody got words to say against the so-called black man. Everybody got something to say against the righteousness, since they turning away from wickedness, man. A black man that cares about justice, cares about order. You see, nobody want to be around him. So it says, for Yahweh, let's go back up. It says, neither hope they for the wages of righteousness. See, they don't turn from their wickedness. Now, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to wear my pants. I'm going to do this, that, and the third. I'm going to kill the black man. Okay? I'm going to work hand in hand with the so-called white man. Right? I'm going to partner myself with a thief. I'm going to run out here and do all this wickedness against my God, against my power. When you yet hearing the word, that's what make you profane like Esau. So it says, for Yahweh created man to be immoral and made him. So look, that's it, man. Most High God is showing you. You just seen in the video You just saw in the video that the monk sit up here, or whatever this man call himself. He have power to burn up paper with his hand, right? He got power to, you can look it up. The so-called monk who have learned all these weird powers, right? He has caused himself to, so-called white man ignores the fact that the so-called monk had all these powers and spiritual strength. But yet, why they not killing them in the streets? Why they not murdering them? Showed you a family, showed you a couple who was being followed by cops. Okay? Showed you a couple that was being followed by cops. They're not doing anything wrong. And the cops following them and oppressing them. But look, so-called Asian man, he got all these powers and all this crazy spiritual strength, and nobody even care. They only concerned with the poor righteous man. That is our strength, man. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and say, Shalom, Israel.